You are listening to Thank Me for My Cervix, a podcast where we talk about all things mental health with a focus on the veteran and the military community. I'm your host, Marine Corps veteran Shauna Marie, and today we have my absolute bestest friend in the whole world, and at this point, she might as well be a co-host, so she's talked about, but she's way too busy. You are so busy.
I know. I try really hard not to be.
You do such a good job. You do so much, too.
It is my circus and it is my monkeys, though.
True.
Speaking of that, though, we have done, an episode kind of in almost every chapter of my life.
That's so crazy to see.
We talked about my divorce and my tell-all when it came to being a dependa, and now I'm an ex-dependa. And then we talked about last time I had just gotten custody of my niece, so I was a parent. Well, that went well. And now we're in a new era. I get married in 80
so soon.
7 days.
Yeah, no, it felt like so
days.
far away, and now it is.
It's now tomorrow.
Yeah, so close. So yeah, how long did Chloe or she live here?
So just over 6 months.
Yeah. Okay. 'Cause she had a birthday here.
She did, and we tried, really well to make things work. And when you're 13, you just want your mom.
Yeah.
You just want to be home with your friends that you grew up with, and I don't know. I watched that movie Inside Out, and now I blubber like a baby.
Oh my god, I know. I love that movie so
I haven't
much,
watched the second one yet.
Oh my god, so good.
I need to watch it.
And the main character's name is Riley, like my niece. So cute.
Yeah.
Makes me kind of sad. Yeah.
Last time we talked, I was still in healthcare and was still doing my nursing stuff, and now I don't work in healthcare at all. I work in marketing and social media management, and I really love what I do now. It gives me, my schedule is busy and I have 2 phones, but I have the freedom to do what I want when I want.
Yeah.
And my creativity, when you lean in to your creativity unquestioned and just fully dive into it, your room ends up like Shauna's, for one. And for 2, you're calmer. You are more creative because you're not judging yourself so hard for like, oh, is this good enough? Is this good enough? Shauna Marie.
I do.
All the time. But you're just like, yeah, that's cool. What can I do next?
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
I feel like it allows less pressure. I think it boils down to you have to enjoy what you're doing.
Oh, absolutely.
Because even if you're not particularly a creative person, if you're not like leaning into something that you enjoy, and you're just a miserable,
it's like how they, it's how they say pour into things that pour into you, and you can't pour from an empty cup. So if you're constantly just doing things for other people that you don't nothing sparks your joy, your spark is gone.
Yeah. So talk about a little bit what you do now. You're marketing for
I market for a water sports shop, and we do paddleboard, kayak, jet ski rentals. We do guided tours. We do boat taxis to the barrier islands.
For some reason, when you grab that, it makes it vibrate in my headset.
I noticed it in mine too, but
okay.
I wasn't sure. And then I also Okay. I also market for a taxi company. So if you are in the 252 area and you need a safe ride, please give me a call, 252-393-6015, the original designated driver taxi. We will get you where you're going safely, and we have a party bus.
Sick. And the party bus is like
it's so sick. It's all lighted out. It's got really good like speakers. Michelle, the driver, she's a hoot. And there's literally just a rolling party.
Yeah.
Rolling party. And we survive. We provide the vibes.
Yeah, and the best part is no DD. I mean, no.
You don't have to take your turn being the DD because we can be the DD for you.
And what happens when you drive drunk? That's what I was thinking to think of. DUI.
DWI. Yeah. Do you know North Carolina doesn't have DUI? It doesn't have DWI. It only has.
Yeah,
it's
right.
one of the flop. It's one of the flop. And if you are in the state of North Carolina and you do happen to get convicted of a DWI, DDUI, DSPI, I don't know.
Driving under the influence.
Don't drive drunk. You can never get that expunged off your record. That is there forever. It does not fall off after 10 years. You fill out a new job application and you have to put that there.
Dang. I don't put my DWI on anything anymore.
I don't put my assault charge.
Yeah. If you want to know about me, you gotta do your research. Just
I am easily searchable.
Me too.
You just gotta put in the effort.
So bad.
My mugshot's actually low-key good.
I'm so sad. Like, it's like you're like that poor girl.
So they had me labeled as an aggressive inmate and put me in isolation. So like I could only see the guards, but I knew there was people next to me. And I'm not kidding you. You know how in the movies it's that little slot that they just slide your tray in and you'll I got my breakfast the next morning. I was only there 27 hours. Got my breakfast and I said, "Can I just have the milk?" And he said, "Are you fucking okay?" I said, "Do I look okay?"
I was not okay either. I cried my entire time.
They made me take my lashes off and shower before they took my mugshot.
I was covered in blood.
Yours is a lot more traumatic than mine.
Yeah,
I just got in a bar fight.
And they were just like... Actually, no, the person who was in the jail with me, she was a sweet black lady, and she was, like, sneaking me stuff and being really sweet. I don't know if I should say that. I don't want to get her in trouble. I don't know if she's still there. This was,
we just want to say what county.
Yeah, no.
No, nothing. But there are sweet people inside. But you know what makes me wonder about that, too, with me crying so hard in that cell and the guard being like, "Are you fucking okay?" There's not good mental health, like...
anything, but especially if you're a criminal. I feel like who needs it the most? I feel like that should be like the core point.
Exactly. I want to like turn this way so it doesn't block my face so hard. Yeah, just like that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you great.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
I didn't really. Other than hearing it in the headphones, I didn't test them.
I hear you so much better in the headphones, and I wonder if it's because it's noise canceling. If I can not hear everything else, like how I normally do with ADHD, I can only hear you.
Ooh, that's my beautiful voice in your head.
What other life updates do I have? I have my bridal shower in New York next month.
I know,
so
and it's Labor Day
we're working
weekend,
on
right?
that. Yeah, okay. And it's Princess Diaries themed. I'm just gonna stop messing with it.
I thought we were doing Mamma Mia.
Hey, by the way, I changed the theme.
Oh my gosh.
It's a sleepover, a slumber party. You know the slumber party from Princess Diaries too?
Yes.
So we're doing that.
Okay.
So just channel your inner Genovian princess, and I'm gonna make a hat full of pears. No, we're wearing pajamas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just comfy pajamas.
All
I want to go mattress, like, surfing. Like, down the hill.
Oh.
Like, on an air mattress.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'd be really fun.
I'm up for whatever. You know
I feel like that's really my only life update. So I just work. One of our best friends, Alyssa, had a baby.
Yes.
And he is the light of our world when it comes to, you know, small things in great packages.
That's something though that I feel like is not talked about enough, and that's postpartum depression. Not that Alyssa may, like, I not putting her business out there, but it's like just not discussed enough.
Well, I know that sorry pose, and I know that you will be fine with me throwing this out there, but I think that it's not like realized enough that postpartum doesn't really hit until like that 3-month mark, when you're getting ready to go back to work, when you're settled into a routine, and like all of the how's the baby doing, is he sleeping through the night and stuff, like the people stop checking on you.
Oh yeah, because they think that you're used to it.
Postpartum is a monster. It's a beast. You absolutely do not have to be in the trenches alone, but it is important to know that if all you want to do is be alone, that you can be alone with people.
And you don't have to, like, you don't be afraid to voice whatever it is you're thinking, because people don't
even if it's out of pocket.
Yeah, people don't know how you're doing unless you freaking say it, and that goes not just for postpartum depression. That goes
all the time. Everything. If
don't
you
be afraid
are,
to say what you're thinking, because the right people will make sure you're getting help, not judging you for how you feel.
Exactly. As somebody who's been in psychosis 3 times now, and like
sometimes you don't tell me. I try to ride the waves with you.
There's times where I try to just crawl out of the trenches on my own, but I've always been very vocal, and I've never been met with judgment about, hey, it's not good anymore. I need help.
Yeah.
And you guys have always been very like, there we go. I just feel like it was taking up my whole face.
No, it's fine. As long as we can hear you.
You can see my face now.
I was sorry, my mind off a little bit. So you're kind of at a weird angle. Sorry.
I really am. I think that we should build you a shed to podcast.
That actually, so if we're talking about life updates, for me, I am still doing hair. I'm still learning the practice of art. Not quite tattooing as much anymore because I need to have like a legal okayed spot to do it. My big time, I'm talking like maybe next year, my dream is to have my own spot where I can do hair and I can do tattooing. I'll have an art spot. I want to have a section for podcasting that not just for us, but like I can rent out people like with good audio, like have someone come in and check it out.
With a nice neon sign and 2 cute chairs and all of the system
already.
already
Too much space, but you know, like in the back section. And then I also in like the waiting room, I want to have a bunch of TVs with like game consoles so people can like game and I can stream in the backside and people can come hang out with me while I'm streaming and like do fun stuff like that.
Listen, I can figure out how to build just about anything sometimes, so
I need it to be industrial. It needs to be like approved for commercial. Otherwise, I'd be doing it. I'd be figuring out. I'd be out there with hammers and pouring my own foundation and crap back there. But you can't do that. Although I see things pop up, like there's like a tanning. Someone does tanning out of their house. I'm like, how are you getting okayed on that? I don't know how.
I feel like a lot of people around here just do illegal things until they get caught, and it works. So maybe we should just jump on it.
I don't want to I just want to start doing it right.
I'm already a criminal.
I am too, technically, but I still just want to move forward doing it right. I don't know. I just know so many tattooers, too. Like, in North Carolina, you cannot travel to someone's house to tattoo. They're not legally doing that. They're not okay to do that. You can't tattoo out of your house. That's not legal. You have to have a place that is okayed by the state for people to come. It has to have like running water. It has to have a bed, a sanitary place for them to tattoo, and separate from where the person's sitting. There's all these rules in place that they have to follow.
I thought all you needed was a sink.
No, there's more, and you have to. They will come and ask you questions, and you have to know about the sanitary conditions.
You have to be knowledgeable. Knowledge is power.
It is. You know what else I want to talk about tattooing? I'm gonna go on a rant now. I don't care. If you're looking to tattoo and you're like, I want to go get an apprenticeship somewhere, where can I go? A lot of places will be like, oh, you can work here 40 plus hours a week and we won't pay you, you're just going to learn. Or you can pay $8,000 up front and you can come and go as you please. Both of those are fucking bullshit. And also, make sure that whoever you're learning from is knowledgeable and has gone through an apprenticeship themselves. There's no schooling whatsoever for tattooing. Someone can pick up a machine and be like, hey, I want a tattoo. Never in their life. But they have money for a spot and for the state to come through. And then they will tattoo you, and that is it.
What if you started your own tattoo school once you get really good?
The only issue is, so I brought it up in the shop about like, why is there no school tattooing in both kind of places that I've worked at, and they were offended. Like, they were like, why would we need a school? And it's because the people who have been tattooing for forever don't want to have to go through that. They think that they're entitled to. I think you'd be an awesome
teacher. Also, Michaela just joined us.
She's been joined. She's been on.
Oh, I just saw a pop up. Hi, Mickey J. I think that'd be so sick, though. Shauna's Tattoo Academy.
I don't know.
Just, long-term goals.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I feel like there's a tattoo artist that I really love named Deanna. I feel like she's kind of started to do that. She does classes and stuff, but nothing's mandatory. Like, it's just like if you want to do
There's got to be some kind of structure. I need structure to learn, and it's crazy.
Well, then you have people out there who have no knowledge of tattooing that are like, they're doing tattoos.
Yeah, that's scary.
Crazy.
That's scary. The infection risk, I don't know, coming from a nursing standpoint, that's scary.
I've seen some crazy
I want to go back to school to do business classes, I think, is my next goal. But I think I just want to take the one-off business classes. I don't want to actually enroll myself in school.
There it is. She commented.
I love her.
I know. We were going to try to make a visit to go down and see her in Wilmington. Right?
Yeah, we need to. She has a pool.
Ooh.
Yeah, love a girl with a pool. Also, I know that we did this last time on the last episode, but you remember how I have a list of questions to ask people, and these are my conversation starters. Like, if I'm not a type of person who, I'm very black and white thinking because I have borderline personality disorder and I don't deal with gray area very well. Therefore, I can't have small talk. I'm not going to remember you. I hate it, and I just want to get to know a person more. I ask these questions to literally everybody. Like,
I get asked all the time too, like, what are some conversational starters that you think? So this
perfect.
Is like,
we'll
this is
share the list on
Q&A.
Okay, so don't look at it. Oh. If you could live in 3 different places for 3 different amounts of times, one for 1 week, one for 1 year, one for 1 month, where would you go and for how long? Okay. I would go to Vegas for 1 week, Santorini or like Amalfi Coast kind of vibe for a month, and then Boston, Cape Cod area for a year, because just my Betty Crocker dreams of hosting.
Okay, I kind of thought about it. I would do Arizona for a week, just because I really like Arizona. But I think in a specific place.
That's where Michaela's from.
Really, I really like it, but I can see how living there for a full year, the heat would kill me.
I want to go to Antelope Canyon. I think that's in Arizona.
Anywhere in Arizona.
I think there's a lot of beautiful, like...
Yeah, their sunsets are
landscape.
Unbeatable. The best sunsets in the world. I still to this day think that I've seen a lot of sunsets. The best. But I wouldn't want to live there for too long. I would get over the heat.
Do a month.
No, 1 week. That's
1
my
week. 1 week,
yeah,
okay.
My month would be probably Greece or somewhere Mediterranean.
We're the same.
Yeah. And then my year, probably here or Florida. I mean, dude, we live in vacation.
I know. Trevor and I were just talking about this yesterday. We live where everybody vacations,
it's like a dream.
And it's so weird. I used to vacation here growing up.
I can tell that we're not picking you up as much as me.
Like, I, every year, came
so
to Topsail for vacation. It's just crazy.
Let's get this way, maybe.
I can come closer to you. We're going to knock this whole vanity over.
I know, it's okay.
What's the bottom dollar you'd accept to have zero privacy if you were famous? Like, I'm talking, you can't even take a poop without Twitter knowing about it.
God, I'm just not so money based. I don't know.
For my privacy, 500 million. I'm a very private person.
I'm not.
For an open book. For an open book, I'm a private person.
I don't care. I don't care. But
put a number on it.
2 million.
Okay. Her life is already out there anyway.
It is. It's like, whatever. 2 million gets rid of my debt.
Okay, if you were born automatically knowing how to cook 2 kinds of cuisines, which are you choosing? Because I'm going to go Asian and Mediterranean.
Oh, it can be that broad?
Yeah.
Well, hibachi. Is that Japanese? Is that technically Japanese?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Japanese and Mexican. Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of Mexican.
Oh my god.
Not
if
the
I
biggest
could
one.
cook chicken tamales every single day, that would be all I could eat. You know they're making a Chipotle like right there? That's what they're building. And
did you know that McDonald's brought snack wraps back?
I hate McDonald's.
I love a snack wrap.
I like their fries.
I love a snack wrap. Okay, this one's going to be really hard for you to answer, but this is a really good way to kind of get to know somebody's passions, if that's where you're wanting to go. If you could pick one talent to be the best at, what are you choosing? And is it based off of passion, or is it based off of money?
Singing, and that's passion. I just wish I was like top. Like I wish.
That's so valid.
Yeah.
I would do tightrope walking. I could balance fucking anyone if I can balance on a tightrope.
Okay, I'm with it.
Okay, this one's gonna be another hard one. If you were going to be on a reality TV show, which one would you choose? Not Survivor. And is it because you think you can win?
Why
or
not
because I know that's your first automatic one. I need to dig into your brain here.
I'm just kidding, I don't know. But honestly, any of those types, like Survivor, Big Brother.
I would do Jersey Shore.
Oh, that would be like my living hell.
Or Beast Games.
I would go on Beast Games.
Beast Games looks fun.
They made a challenge version of the Squid Games. I would like that too.
I never watched Squid Games.
That's one of my favorites.
If you had all the money in the world, money was not an object, what is some of the stupid things you would buy? A personal chef.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I would also buy, like, heated floors in my bathrooms.
My feet never touch the floor in the bathroom. I feel like that would be such a waste of money for me.
I would buy a car that the doors open like that.
Like this?
The Alcari, is that what they call it?
Or like this?
Like, okay, so it's a Tesla, right? And I'm the Tesla.
Are these the arms?
Yeah. These is how the door opens.
I'm still confused on whether, like, if this is the door.
So, like, it hinges from the top. So, it lifts up.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. Yeah. Like a beetle.
That was hard for us.
Yeah.
That was really hard. But the point is...
I would want a Jeep Wrangler.
That's not stupid, though.
No. Like, obnoxious one. I'd want, like, the huge
yellow,
tires.
name her Belle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bright yellow. 4-door hard top.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. The point of these conversation starters, though, is if you are genuinely interested in somebody and you want to slide in those DMs, you better not be basic and you better not be boring. Because if she's, or he's, an attractive person and they've got 1 million people in their DMs, you need to stand out. And not only that, but I feel like, to me, when people ask me these kind of questions like this that kind of make your brain start working and are very specific to you, that person's genuinely interested in me. Genuinely interested in trying to get to know me and trying to have a conversation. And it doesn't always have to be, just trauma dumping to bond.
True.
Still working on that one. I do trauma dump all the time. You have on here...
Moosey, what are you doing? Miss!
I hear her.
She's itchy.
Oh, poor baby.
I know, I keep giving her baths. I've called the vet, they have not called me back. It's a whole separate thing. Oh my god, don't get me started.
I hate a vet.
I was gonna say, I say that all the time, like, try to stand out, but right now I'm so sick and fed up with my DMs and men that, like, there's nothing they could do. Nothing, like, even messaging me these, I would read them and be like, ugh. Like, honestly.
I think that's just because you're so comfortable in your own company.
Yeah, maybe. I need something to be in person. I want to see the genuineness, because sometimes even these, like, it's like, how many people are you sending that to now? I don't know. It's like, I get so annoyed. I get like...
This is me, because I send them to everybody.
I know. But you genuinely care.
I just want to know
coming
people.
From a guy's perspective sometimes, it feels not genuine.
No.
I can't explain it.
It's like, how many different girls did you open up with that line to? So be selective. Be selective.
Yeah.
I guess.
I try to be particular to that person, maybe. I like when someone compliments my aura for some reason.
Because you have what color do you think your aura is?
I hope it's pink.
It's yellow.
I've always thought it was yellow, too.
What is mine?
Blue.
I say wind.
Wind?
Wind. My aura is wind.
That's so funny.
I am a hurricane.
I feel like when people talk about, like, my style and the vibe that I get up off, or if they can, like, guess something about me off the start without ever even, like, I like that. Like, they're like, oh, do you like punk rock music? Or do you you give off girly pop but screamo versions?
You know what, I had a guy tell me one time, and now I use it all the time as, like, a joke, but I had a guy message me on Tinder. This was back when I first got divorced. He said, "You look like you can only make a bowl of cereal." He's not wrong. I don't know how to cook. But that hurt.
That did. I didn't know how it...
That hurt. You look like you can only make a bowl of cereal. Well,
yeah.
Good. Are you going to cook for me for the rest of my life? Because other than that, what was the reason? What was the reason?
Yeah.
What was the reason? Okay, so what do you think you're... Like, when people look at you, what type do you fall into of girl? Because you remember the song I showed you the other day? I showed it to Michaela, too, but it's like, tattoos running up and down her arms. She dresses like a skater that lives on a farm.
Yeah.
What do you think, what category do you think people put you into?
Like a 90s, like stuck in the 90s.
Where do you think, where do you think I fall? Because
like vintagey.
You think so?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've always thought you were vintagey.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Why?
Because that's how I want to be perceived.
Oh, yeah,
I love that. But what is your type then? Like, you as a person, as like a 90s, like, punk rock.
I love this question. Thanks for asking. I like the like a gangster style, like with a mustache. Hold on, let me think of the proper words. Like an old school gangster. Do you know what I'm talking about?
A mobster.
Yes. Where they have like the mustache and they're covered in tattoos and they have
it's giving
like a flag about
roaring
them.
20s.
Yes.
Prohibition mob.
Yes.
I need to take you to the Eastern State
tatted.
Penitentiary.
You can see the genuine look in my eyes. Like,
no.
Do they have that there? Because I'm like,
no, but that's the prison where Al Capone escaped from.
Oh,
or was held. I don't know. But they have the bar. No, I'm not. I'm thinking of the Statler Hotel in freaking Buffalo. They ran an underground bar during the Prohibition era, and it's all still there.
Ooh.
And it's really fun. I love the Prohibition era. I love
like
Roaring 20s, like anything like that.
Boston in the Northeast has a lot of my type up there. That's where.
That's
where Boston. The last guy I dated is from there, and I feel like he kind of gives off that vibe.
I forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie, low key. I don't know why I thought Virginia.
That's so funny.
But what I can't categorize. I don't have a specific type. I don't think.
You really don't.
I think it's very much how a person makes me feel. Because if you are sure of yourself, then I am sure of you.
Yeah.
I need a confident person. That is my type. Somebody who is so, like, unapologetically themselves.
Yeah.
And that's what attracts me. I'm having a stroke.
It's okay. Do you need water or something?
No.
Okay. I feel like honesty is my biggest. Like, I want someone who's... And that goes along with what you were saying. Because if you're so unapologetically yourself, you don't feel the need to lie about anything.
No, especially the small things.
And it's your choice whether or not you want it. And that's
like,
what I like.
And that's how I feel about myself lately. And okay, so let's circle back to mental health. With borderline personality disorder, abandonment, whether it is real or it is fictional, in my head, I, once again, have very black and white thinking. So you could tell me, hey, I actually don't want to hang today. I immediately think you hate me.
Yeah.
I immediately think that, like, you just don't want to be my friend anymore and that you're abandoning me and stuff like that. And I know it's not the case. But when somebody is so sure of something and, okay, well, I'm going to do this with or without you, like, that's attractive to me.
Yeah.
I'm okay. So I have this.
That's
if you guys show up to my wedding and ruin my vows, I'll cry. But I have it in my vows that it says, he is not my better half, but we were such whole people when we met that we just benefited from each other. Because neither of us needed somebody. We were both very okay on our own.
That's what I want.
But we worked so well together that we chose each other. If that makes sense.
It does, and I really like that. I like you guys. You guys are my favorite.
I don't like him right now.
That's okay, but you love him. And that's
I love him always. I want to crawl inside his skin. Yeah.
Okay, so I had someone message me saying, like, they always see that mental health matters, but, like, what the fuck does that even mean, and why talk about it, and bitching about therapy. So many people say that therapy is a waste of time, that it's not helpful, and they don't get the hoax behind mental health matters, like what we're talking about. Okay, so let me give you the nursing perspective real quick, because mental health matters, absolutely, but it matters that you're vocal on it so people know how to help you. It matters that you're saying, this is the story I'm telling myself, whether it is actual reality or reality that you're perceiving on your own. We need to know how to treat. And therapy is not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. And there's so many different kinds of therapy. There's intensive outpatient therapy, there's CBT, there's DBT, there's EDMR, EMR, that's what I'm doing right now, but that's because I've gone through all of the different types of therapies, and I needed something that would really unpack my trauma and rewire the way that I think about it. So what's important is consistency. You have to consistently want to get better, and healing is not lateral. You're going to have highs, you're going to have lows, you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. You're going to have good therapy sessions, and you're going to have therapy sessions that you walk out of and you're like, okay, why did I even come today? Yeah. And that happens more often than not. But the important part is that you keep showing up and you keep putting in the effort until you are you again. Right. It's you that has to do the work, too. Like, some people think it's like, I'm going to go to therapy and it's going to be some magical thing that happens. No. And I don't have to do anything else. All therapy is supposed to do is to give you the tools for you to handle things on your own. To learn yourself, too. Yeah. It goes deep into, like, everyone thinks, like, especially women, I feel like this is more true for, like, when we think we're, like, on a train, but that, like, it branches off so much, and there could be so much more, and it's, like, learning how to navigate those thoughts. It's so funny, because last night, Jordan and I were arguing, and I kept coming back to it, but I have to talk about things 37 times sometime before I can get over it. It's like a reassurance thing. Yeah, but sometimes I'll be in the middle of a thought, in the middle of a sentence, and I completely forget what I'm saying. So sometimes the train derails before it makes it to the station, and sometimes the train stays on the same track and hits the same station 14 times before it goes to its next route.
And lean into it. Talk about things if you need to talk. Talk about things until you're done talking about them.
Yep.
And that goes with everything. If something happened in your past that you're not quite, like, over and you just want to talk about it, but you're afraid that you're a burden to your friends because you keep talking about this trauma, or you keep talking about your mental health and you don't want to bring your friends down because you're just so sad and you don't know what you need other than somebody to just be there.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Say, hey, can we be alone together? Like, I don't need you to fix me. And it's very, very important when you are coming to somebody saying, hey, I'm not doing good, to establish, hey, I'm not doing good, I just need to vent, or hey,
like,
I'm not doing good, I just need some help with some solutions.
Right, and if you don't know what you need, you can bring up that that's what you need. You need a solution. You don't know what's going on.
And this helps even when, like, if you were to come to me having a really bad day, like, I'm pretty sure I've asked you this before. Do you need to vent or do you need solutions?
Yeah.
Do you need to vent or do you need solutions?
It
gives you a clear route of where to go.
Honestly, my issue is I'll give you both without even asking which one you want. I'm like, I'm not sure what you need, but I'm here for you. I'll give.
Yeah, but either way, you're still giving both.
True.
And
I feel like we're comfortable enough that we'll, like, state whether or not that was what we needed.
There's been multiple times where I'm like, yeah, I definitely needed to hear that. Or,
yeah, there is.
I just needed to get that out.
And I think that's my issue with making friends, is I have not found that, like, maybe I should bite my tongue, or maybe I should I don't bite my tongue. There's no such thing as that for me.
Ever, actually.
And it's either you like that about me.
I love it.
Yeah, or you're like, because honestly, if someone was like, Shauna, that was out of pocket, don't do that, I would be like, oh shit, you're right, I'm sorry.
See, that, exactly. Everything that comes to my mind, I say out loud. Like, I will say, I can't think of an example right now, but if I'm wrong and I get called out, I'm the first person to say, you're right, I'm wrong, I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Yeah. And that's a big part of healing with you. Just because your mental health does not excuse your shitty behavior. You are valid for your feelings, your behavior is not. So it's so important.
Accountability.
Yes, have accountability. Make those apologies. Be like, hey, listen, I was in a really dark place. I know you didn't deserve that, and I know you were just trying to help, and I'm sorry.
And you know what? Because we talk about that now. I was not always like that. You could point something out about me, and I would immediately be on the defensive. Like, what the? Like, who are you? But now I'm like, yeah, you know what? I do have that problem. If I don't like the way that you pointed it out, I will state that.
you definitely could approach that differently.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's so healthy to do.
It is.
Like, I think, honestly, and they say communication is important in relationships, but communication is important everywhere. It's important at work.
What that even means, though.
So, listening to understand, not listening to hear.
Yeah.
And having a conversation that's productive and being vocal about, like, not biting your tongue. I think it's way worse for you to bite your tongue in situations than it would be for you to just say that out of pocket shit and let people know how you feel.
I wish people were more out of pocket with me.
I would love everybody to be unhinged.
Me too. Like, say what you mean, bro. My kids
say it with your chest.
That's why I hang out with people like, why do you hang out with your kids and not hang out with anybody else? Because my kids will tell me straight up how they feel, what's going on. I never have to second guess who I am with my kids because they're going to be their raw selves with me, and we exchange that energy. That's the best thing in the whole world. And that's
because it's not draining you. Yeah. It's literally, you are your whole authentic and unapologetically yourself, that you feel recharged after hanging out with them or with me or something like that. You're like, yeah, I am sure of myself and I feel good. And then that gives you, the strength to go out in public and go to your job and be this different person that you might have to be in situations.
I'm muted down, yeah. I do feel like I have to mute myself down in some cases.
Do not break yourself down.
I know.
To be more digestible.
I know.
They can choke.
Right.
Is that what that saying is?
There's lines though, because at work you can't.
Well, yeah, be
and
respectful.
That's what you're saying though. Is that like you get to be around people who you truly get to be yourself, so that way when you go do things that cause you to maybe not.
It's not so draining.
Yeah.
It's not as like.
But
I guess just
nice
exhausting.
To meet those people that even at work you can you can be that, like, unwatered down, like, goofball self. Like,
did we technically meet because of work? Because I worked for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of my best friends I have met from work.
From the beginning, you know?
Yeah, I sumo wrestled Bo in... is it that bad? Because he elbowed my sternum and I'm pretty sure broke a rib.
Oh, no. Remember that was on the floor.
I honestly don't remember most of that point.
I've always had my beds on the floors.
I love a good bed floor because you can just roll. Yeah. Roll on out.
The boys are saying that they don't want the bed bunks anymore. They want just 2 bean bags. Like big bed bean
That'll
bags.
wreck their backs.
I know. It's actually, my mom has one. It's like sleeping on a cloud.
Do it.
It's so awesome.
Dude, I'll take the bunk beds.
Okay, but we do need to get rid of the bunk beds.
Pro tip, long-term relationships. If you've never tried it, try sleep divorce. It's beautiful.
Like, where you guys just sleep in different rooms?
You have your own bedrooms.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm a big fan of that. I mean, granted, maybe it's because I'm not with baby dad anymore, but I love the separate bedrooms. And I do think there's actually
having your own
studies,
space.
Yeah, studies that shown that it is good to have your own
space.
space.
Well, it's important to still be your own person outside of your relationship, for sure. And I want to kind of circle back to mental health real quick because we have 14 minutes left.
Okay.
So I have recently been told that, like, so here's my problem lately. Is if one more person asks me about my meds or tells me I need to be medicated, I'm going to show the entire world why I need to be medicated. So, do not feel like you need to hold back by saying you're on meds. Do not hold back by trying the meds. And it's not forever. You just are a little chemically imbalanced, and if you need to take a pill to feel better throughout the day for the next couple years until your life stables out, then that's okay. There is no fucking shame with taking medication for your mental health.
Yeah.
Absolutely none. And it is not a one-size-fits-all, just like how I said before with therapy. You might have to try a couple different meds, and it can get exhausting, but I promise you when it doesn't, it gets so much better.
Yeah.
It does get so much better. And you're like, wow, this is what a normal human functions like. But do not ever let somebody be mean to you about how you take your meds. And I give you...
flip side of that, don't tell people anything about their meds.
No.
Nothing.
It's none of your business.
It's not your
It's absolutely none of your business. It's between them and their therapist or their psych or them in general. And
what's a route that someone could go? What is a way that someone could tell somebody that they're concerned about their medication, though?
Hey, how do you think your meds have been making you, like, feel lately? How do you think your meds have been working lately? Do you think that they've been doing better? Let's do a check-in. Do you like this new medication? Do you think that it could work better? Do you think that it could make you, jump off a cliff? Because there are meds that
the bad
do that.
way?
Your meds aren't working, clearly. Don't worry, we'll get you back on your meds when you've taken your meds that day. Bottom line, other people's medications are none of your fucking business.
I agree.
If you are genuinely concerned that, like, you have a friend that's bipolar and is now in mania because they have tried new meds, then just say, hey, how do you think the new meds are working for you? Or put the ball in their court.
Even if you don't want to mention the meds, like, how are you feeling? Have you talked to your doctor?
Hey, let's do a check-in. Where are you at lately?
I like the check-in.
Let's do a check-in. Where are you at lately?
Like
just like with the 5 love languages, you have to say, hey, where's your love tank at? Are you half full? Are you at a quarter? Are you full?
What if you can't read your love tank meter? What if it's, like, broken, the gauge is off?
Yours is low.
Yeah. I have it. It's all penned up for the boys. I feel like you have, like, a scale, and it's like, all mine's over here.
Yeah, I feel that is normal, though.
Yeah, it is.
I think that you can be selfish about your love tank.
Like me specifically?
No, I think that it can be healthy to be selfish about it.
Okay.
No, I don't think you're selfish about, like, caring about people.
No, I'm not.
I think you care about everybody too much, actually. But I think that's what makes your love tank low. Yeah. I think that you give so much love that people aren't pouring back into you the way that you need to be poured back into. Yeah. And you're literally, except for me.
I love you.
I think that it gets hard sometimes when you are solely responsible for making yourself feel loved. And I think that it's important to communicate hey, I know that bigger question, how do I convince my parents to start taking medication?
You know what's crazy? Something I wanted to talk about, because my mom came on the podcast too, and we were talking a little bit about like therapy and stuff, and she thinks therapy is a hoax. And it got me into thinking, the boomer, no offense, it's just a term, like that era of people.
Are you dying? No, then deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom is kind of the same way, or at least she used to be. And this is hard because my mom is bipolar as well.
My mom had a fucked up childhood.
I think
my mom she's going to therapy though, but she's like, it doesn't work, it's useless. And I'm like, Mom, just
different kinds of therapy. Therapy is not
her, honestly.
So your age is really, dependent on this. If you are under the age of 18, then you need to obviously have parent permission for some kinds of medications. You do not need your parents' permission for all of them, but I think a really good way to get that conversation started is to take your parents.
What if your parents should be on medication but they're not?
Oh, I have experience with this one. And I can tell you, don't do it my way, because I looked at my mom and I said, you need to be fucking medicated. I think that a really good way to kind of put a bug in their ear is like, hey, I was talking to my friend and they just started this medication. They kind of have the same thought process as you, and it's really helping them out. So I don't know if that's something you want to look into or where you stand on it.
It's so hard.
It is. It's just a very hard topic, and it's very much person by person. So if it was me with my mom, I would look at her and I'd say, I know you're struggling, but you do not have to struggle as hard as you are. And there are things and resources out there that can help you.
Let's go talk to a doctor together. So
my
mom and I would handle it.
Exactly. And that's what I was going to say with depending on age. Bring your parents to your doctors with you. Let a third unbiased party explain the benefits of the medication. Let the third unbiased party explain what this could do to better you, but also the course of it.
Yeah.
Well, side effects are crazy. Don't even get me started on the side effects. But the course of it. How long should I be on this medication? Because sometimes you're just a little chemically imbalanced, and that's okay.
And sometimes the medication can put you back on track, and then you won't need it. Sometimes you will need it for the rest of your life to stay on track.
Yeah.
It's so variant. It's so different. I feel like the way that doctors work now, my mom, they'll put my mom on all this stuff. And it's like, Mom, how do they even know what's working and what's not working? Because they're so quickly exchanging them.
So here's a really good... When I was working in outpatient psych, we live in a military town, so obviously we have a lot of veterans and a lot of people with PTSD and stuff like that. So there are alternatives to medication when it comes to people with PTSD or people that have flashbacks or nightmares and stuff like that. It's EMDR therapy, and that can be done, just with research. Use ChatGPT. I talk to ChatGPT all the time.
I don't even know what that is, if I'm being honest.
It's like AI.
But it's like knowledge
gatherer? Yeah, knowledge is power. I asked it if boy dogs had nipples. They do.
Yeah, they do. Miko has nips.
But having the conversation of this does not have to be your forever. This does not have to be a permanent thing for you. What you have been through is not who you are.
Yeah.
And that's important to realize, that you can overcome things, and it doesn't have to be from medication. With the rapid eye movement therapy, you're literally unpacking your trauma, reliving it, but redirecting how you think about it.
Do you know that I did hypnosis therapy after I was 12 when I was... really bad situation. I'm not even going to talk about it right now. But I did hypnosis therapy, and that has what's caused that blackouts in my memory, and I will have them for the rest of my life, because basically it caused like cottage cheese holes in my brain.
I have really bad time gaps too.
Yeah.
I think trauma in general does it.
Well, but hypnosis therapy is it's not allowed anymore. I was 12. I shouldn't have been doing it, basically.
No, I think that's a really intense therapy for somebody that young. I think that starting with talk therapy isn't always for everybody, though.
Yeah,
I think
I don't know.
starting
I don't remember.
With a dialect therapy or a cognitive therapy.
Thoughts on acupuncture?
Acupuncture works. Acupuncture works.
Is that the
Dry
needle
needling, thing? Yeah. All of that works. And also
for
TMS.
Mental therapy? For mental health?
For TMS therapy, too. It's like transmagnetic. But there's so many different kinds of therapies out there that will... Even ketamine therapy. Like... so many different things, and it's just getting in there, talking to somebody, and figuring out its consistency.
Yeah.
Try
what
something.
What makes you feel good?
Yeah.
What's something that you feel like benefits you? If you're trying all these different things, you can pick and choose what works for you and what doesn't, and continue to learn. People think it's like a one-stop shop. Like, oh, I tried this, didn't like that. Guess therapy's not for me. That's not how it works.
I tried antidepressants once, and it just made me sadder. You just had
They made me
wrong.
numb. I was numb for so long, and I tried multiple ones, kept making me numb. I was
wrong
like,
drug class.
Yeah, I feel like they were trying to control my roller coaster, and what they did is made it like middle level instead of happy or sad.
Problem with a lot of mental health diagnoses is that there is not a cure. There is not, like, you have an upper respiratory infection, you need an antibiotic. There is not a cure. You can only treat the symptoms, and when your symptoms are constantly changing, so does your treatment.
Yep.
And that's important. It's all lateral.
Microdosing shrooms.
I've heard about that, and I do really want to look into it.
I have taken various different types of shrooms, and never have I ever tripped.
I've taken shrooms multiple times, and I've never tripped either, but it has put me in a better headspace.
Me too.
Yeah.
I feel happier. I feel good. I've taken amounts that people are like, oh, this is going to make you trip so crazy.
So,
and it did nothing.
Ashwagandha is good, but also lion's mane is kind of like a shroom alternative, I think. I don't know much about it.
It's like a vitamin.
It is a supplement.
Mm-hmm.
But I swear, if you have highs and lows, and your highs tend to be more higher than others, L-tyrosine. It's a supplement. It's a neurotransmitter supporter, and it just helps those trains make it to the station, and I'm not so high. I'm very much more focused.
Dang, I might look into that.
Yeah, so there's supplements that you can try. It doesn't have to be medication prescribed by a doctor. Honestly, and this is going to sound so Gen Z of me, search on TikTok. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. How do you spell which?
Rid of TikTok for
L-tyrosine, it's L-T-Y-R-O-S-I-N-E, if that's the one you were talking about.
Apparently, they're getting rid of TikTok for real in March, and in September they're launching a U.S. version that will be launched before TikTok's banned.
I go on Pinterest more than anything anymore.
I love TikTok, well, especially because I started streaming and.
Yeah.
But.
I found a TikTok we need to make.
There's like a million. Hopefully,
I know.
The new
I'm talking about today though.
Will be the same. Hopefully.
I hope it all transfers over.
That'd be sick.
I have that account with 13,000 followers. I don't do anything with it, but I just don't want to touch it because I'm afraid, if I do touch it, something will happen. Actually, I made it into the taxi.
Oh, sick.
TikTok page. So now we have 13,000 followers.
That's sick. TikTok will be scaring me with stuff. Shit.
L-theanine is another really good one. Thanks, Mickey. Yeah, you can get all of these on Amazon, too. And they're so inexpensive. And the only thing I can say, my advice would be to start one thing at a time. Do not go to Amazon and order 7 different supplements and think that it's going to be an end-all, be-all, cure-all. You need to see what works for you and what doesn't.
Yeah.
Because there's some medications that made me quite literally want to off myself, but there's some medications that made me too happy, and there's some medications that made me numb, and that's why your drug class that you're in is very specific to your diagnosis. Me, with having bipolar and borderline, I cannot be on an SSRI or an SNRI. It will make me so manic. We have to wrap up.
I'm sorry, guys. If we go over an hour, the audio is too much to edit.
But our DMs are always open over here on Thank Me for My Cervix. Yes. I have my own page. I am Carley Lorenz 7. I have a little bit of experience in the mental health community. I don't have as much experience in the veteran community, but we can get you the best of both worlds. And if you need a party planned, I'm your girl.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for everyone who hanged out here today. And this will be up on YouTube as soon as possible and on Spotify. So thank you so much.
And give us a like and a share because we're cute.
Yes, buddy. Thank you guys.